We were working on news stories for a doctor, and one news story involved us going to Lake Geneva and shooting at a children's cancer camp called One Step at a Time. And it was great. I mean, the kids were having such a wonderful time, and you would never have known that these kids were sick. So we're at a swimming pool, and we're shooting the kids, and they're all jumping in the water, and all of a sudden, one child steps over to the side, and he takes off his prosthetic leg and jumps in the pool. And that's when it hit me, how really, really sick these kids were. But he still jumped in the pool, and he still had a great time, as did they all. But it was one shoot that I will never forget.
What I like most of all are cameras, and what I like most of all are playing with lights. In Trader Cam, what we did was we took a football helmet, and with a bunch of hardware, I attached the camera to the football helmet. I had a little video monitor that was also mounted to the football helmet, so I could kind of move my head and see what I was doing with the camera, because we were trying to have it appear that the camera was from the exact viewpoint of a trader at the Board of Trade going to work, and it was kind of cool. People still at the Board of Trade say, "Hey Jim, when are you going to wear Trader Cam again?" So it's kind of stuck in their minds also.
Well, certainly one of the most memorable projects that I worked on was producing a point of purchase program for a food company. And they wanted to use testimonials from customers about how easy a gingerbread cookie kit was. And it dawned on me that maybe a good way to get some attention in the store would be to use an animation to promote the product. The client immediately saw the value and the potential opportunity for showing a really cool animation with these neat little gingerbread dancing around and stuff. And having a client recognize the value of something like that was definitely rewarding.
One of my favorite memories is when we got to interview Harold Ramis for a special about the top 100 comedies. And I remember Harold walks in, you know, he's directed and written a lot of great comedies, and he has that distinct voice, and the first thing he says is, "Quite a bit of rigging going on in here." It was great hearing all the stories about working on Ghostbusters, working on Stripes, working on Groundhog's Day. It was really a tremendous opportunity to get to sit in the room with someone who I love all of his movies and hear a first-hand perspective of being on set and the ordeals he went through and making all of them.